Welcome to a very special Tin Dog podcast. Now, this one's not like the others. This isn't me reviewing something. This is me talking about something that I'm going to do. You see, I'm literally about to go to, well, you can probably guess where I'm going. I'm going to Galaxy's Edge, and these are my Doctor Who ears. Oh yes, because I'm a big Doctor Who fan, but I might as well have Mickey ears. Mightn't I? Yeah. Okay, they're homemade, but they are fabulous. I mean, look at the back. Yeah, TARDIS Dalek. But that's not what this is about. This is going to be made in two halves. This is all about me building a lightsaber because, as you know from the Obi-Wan stories, I really like lightsabers. And I want one. This is ridiculous, so I'll take it off. So, when you can go to Galaxy's Edge, first off, the first thing you need to do, because I've watched a few videos, is you need to book 60 days in advance. Because you're going to Galaxy's Edge in Florida, in Star Wars land, in Hollywood Studios. And you think, I would like to build a lightsaber because I've wanted to do that since I was 8. And now I'm not 8. But to celebrate not being 8 anymore, I'm going to do it. And then you think, right, the workshop. First off, booking your appointment. You need to go onto the website, and then you'll discover, because you're in the UK, it doesn't work. And then you panic. Don't panic. That's advice for life, really. What you need to do is use one of those protocol things that allows your computer to pretend to be in another country, do America, and then, all of a sudden, they're there, and you can book 60 days in advance. So imagine we've done that, because we have. Obviously, this will be coming out way after we're back. Now, you've booked it, and apparently you're using bits of scrap metal to build it. Now, what I'm going to need is this. This is going to appear here, because I'll be talking my way through it. Because what you're offered is 4 individual trays. Now, the trays contain parts of which you can build your lightsaber. 4 basic designs. You've got Peace and Justice, Power and Control, Nature Elemental, Elemental Nature, and Protection and Defense. Now, here's the thing. You get to choose one of these 4. So imagine anybody who's even remotely stressy or on a spectrum of any sort, or indeed just someone who's on holiday with their family and wants to get it done, but done properly. They don't ever want to regret making a lightsaber in the wrong parts. They don't want to get home and go, well, this one's great. Wish I'd built another one. So you have to decide in advance what sort of thing you want to do. It removes the spontaneity, but it'll remove the disappointment. So let's look at the options. Peace and Justice. Now this one's, well, a bit Luke Skywalker-y. Yeah, let's go with that. A bit Jedi-y. Your Power and Control admittedly looks a bit Darth Vader-y, kind of dark sidey. That's fine. We'll talk about the colour of your blades in a minute. Oh, and don't worry, this video, when I finish talking about this, should cut to me actually there building it. That's the plan. Your third type, Elemental Nature, that's more of an organic thing. Remember, it's a lightsaber. And finally, Protection and Defense. That looks more like your Luke Skywalker in Jedi homemade kind of lightsaber. Now, as you know, I am a bit of a Doctor Who fan. That's why you're here. So, when you're building stuff, like, say, a sonic screwdriver, what you want is something that looks, well, mechanical, old-fashioned, 1970s. Not organic. So I'm going to instantly knock on the head Nature and Elemental, because to be fair, I'm not that fussed. Really not that fussed about the whole thing. I don't like the fact that it's got like a horn on one end, and yes, one of them's got a cap, and the leather effect is nice, but it's just not me. I like something a lot more practical, a lot more mechanical, a lot more made. It's a tool after all. Which gives us 3. We've got Peace and Justice, Power and Control, and Protection and Defense. Now, I do like the hand grip on Protection and Defense, and the emitter at the top's quite nice. But then you've got, well, the Peace and Justice. Now, here's the thing. Nobody really wants to go down the road of Power and Control. Nobody wants to do the dark side thing, but the design's really quite nice. It's a bit classical. Yes, the fluted end, like Vader's hand grip, not particularly comfortable. But the ribbed type one, you can see it here, is nice. I also like the end caps. I don't like the pointy one, I like the flat one. It's a bit boring. Switches, just don't know, I'd have to feel them in person. And the emitters, I like the edged one. Now the edged one's nice. I don't like the slanted emitter in the Peace and Justice. The end cap on the bottom of the Peace and Justice is nice, because let's face it, you don't need to build the left or the right. It's a combination of the two. I'm going to knock on the head the protection and defense ones, because let's face it, they're just shiny and long and they just look like they're made of, well, weldies parts, you know, parts that you would use for plumbing. So we're left with power and control and Peace and Justice. So these are the two left. Now at the moment, as I'm recording this, I'm leaning more towards using the emitter from the one that you'll see on your left, the shaft from the emitter you'll see on the right, the switch played by ear when we get there, the handle from the one on, well, the right, but the end cap from the one on the left. So there'll be a combination of the two. That's if I go for power and control. If I go for Peace and Justice, well, this is where I get a bit lost, because I like the emitter that's slanted, and I know I just said I didn't, but I'm looking at it again and going, it's quite nice. And then you've got your leather handle from the sleeves. I like the one at the bottom, I like the one at the top left leather handle. I like the end cap with the catch, but I also like the sleeve on the top on the left. So it's between those two, and we'll see on the day which one I go for. But that's the sort of decisions, if you make them in advance, you'll be able to turn up and go, yeah, Peace and Justice please, or yeah, power and control, that's for me. So I'm going to say goodbye now, and I'll see you, at the click of a fingers, in Galaxy's Edge. Here we go. These are the people waiting to go in. Clearly a Jedi and some holiday makers, and there are some big fans. Yep. Oh yeah. I've gone for Peace and Justice, which means you get this badge and this purple thing, and I have no idea what to do with this. We've paid.
Put that on.
I'm going to put this in on top of the Dadalorian shirt. I'm putting a hole in my shirt.
You'll be fine, you won't be able to see it.
There you are, it's in. Right.
I've got the child
so we're
shirt.
I'll have the receipt.
We're in.
Just to make sure it's all silent. Pretty sure.
Those credentials. Hold up your credentials, way, my friends. You're going to take what my father called the scenic route. We're going to move you around a little bit. Thank you, friends. If you want to stretch, just put that right out there. It's a good shoulder stretch, but let's do it out of it. There we are. Thank you, friends.
Dad? You happy?
I'm very happy.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd make it in here.
No, this is cool. I'm gonna stand here.
Okay.
There's even detail under. It's cool though. Like,
Touch that, it's freezing.
oh, it is. Wait, let me just put that down.
Excellent, everyone.
No,
Okay.
Dad.
You've all found your way here. Everyone has a place to be, so officially, welcome. I know the workshop is a lot, but to us, it is everything. Now you might be thinking we are surrounded by a lot of old junk. Rest assured, some of this is new junk. Now you will have the opportunity to meet all of my compatriots throughout this process, and you may call me Kembe. We call ourselves the Gatherers. We search the galaxy for ancient relics. We look for forgotten places, abandoned outposts, battle-ravaged planets. And what we find, we bring back here. So where a stormtrooper sees only worthless clutter, those who know see priceless history. And in these troubled times, preserving our past may be the key to ensuring our future. How many of you know of the legend of Luke Skywalker? Just about everyone. Good, good, good. And now we understand there is another, a new Jedi. Tell me her name. Rey. Rey, correct. A scrapper, just like us. And what she is leading is the spark of hope that we have all been waiting for. And that is why you are here, to look ahead, to build this. A lightsaber. The lightsaber has been wielded by some of our greatest heroes and our darkest enemies. It is elegant, enigmatic. To build a lightsaber is an art. The saber becomes a direct reflection of the builder because the force flows between them. And today, you will feel that connection. But enough of my talking. Let's get started. We will begin with perhaps the most important component of the lightsaber, and that is the kyber crystal, able to focus the energy of the force, to magnify it. There are those who say the kyber crystal is the heart of the lightsaber. The color of the crystal will determine the color of the blade. For example, blue, as wielded by the great master Obi-Wan Kenobi, his apprentice Anakin Skywalker, and we are told, red. Green, Qui-Gon Jinn, Ahsoka Tano, great master Yoda himself, and Luke Skywalker. The violet crystal, rare and beautiful, as wielded by Mace Windu. Red. There are those who call this the color of power. The crystal of Darth Maul, Asajj Ventress, Darth Vader, and now Kylo Ren. But these are the stories of the past, and we are here for you, our future. So, now it is time for you to choose your kyber crystal, the heart of your lightsaber. Everyone, close your eyes. No peeking. Picture those kyber crystals in your mind's eye. What color shines brightest to you? What color calls to you? What color is yours? Now open your eyes and select your kyber crystal.
Fine, you go first. You choose. It's green, right? Let me see. That'll be the perfect scene. I've got the ceiling and everything in as well. Because the colour on the actual ceiling was less bright than on the
Well
screen.
chosen, my friends. Now that you've selected those kyber crystals, feel free to place them in a green crystal holder directly in front of you. Don't worry, we're going to get right back to those. They are not going to be alone for long. We are going to join them with the saber design that you have chosen. We will begin by building a hilt. The hilt is the foundation of your lightsaber. It is the center of your control. It is the part that prevents your hand from being disintegrated. Very important part. Now, as you look down, you will see the components for the saber design that you've selected. You will find a chassis, a selection of grips, emitters, pommel caps, and activation plates. Building your lightsaber is a personal journey. Just as you selected your kyber crystal, you will find the pieces that will make up your own individual lightsaber. The gatherer directly in front of you is here to help you along this path. So all of that being said, let's build.
And now it is loud.
Let's listen. This opening right here. This one's going to go in here. There's a spring at the very top of the opening. What I like to do is just kind of lead it up against it, use my thumb to kind of lead it up.
Use the other end. Oh. Did something. Do you want me to try and...
No.
It's doing something.
It's doing something. Hang on.
Don't break it. Okay.
There.
That looks... Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to do that.
piece that you're going to have to
Alright, let me just double check it really quick. Make sure it's seated. Alright.
Can I?
Column 5, that's the activation switch.
Yeah.
We're going to go to column 5. One pair or the other pair, don't mix and match the pieces, please. Now, when you pick up a piece, you're going to look at the top of it. It's going to have either a red square or a blue square. It corresponds to the two colors on the chest and the red piece right here is going to go over the red.
Yeah.
Or which one is
The first one.
this one?
No,
This one?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so take a look at one of the pieces on the bottom. It's going to be either red or blue. There's the red square. I mean, that's the blue square. There's the red square. Corresponds to the two colors. So red goes over red, and blue goes over blue. The other way around.
You're allowed to change. Absolutely traveler's prerogative.
Yeah, would you mind putting this in your pocket? Sorry.
It's good though, you listen to authority.
What do you think?
Oh yeah, I've just realised something. Glasses.
Yeah.
That'll be important, won't it?
Because that would be the same switch. No, I like that. That'd be good.
Alright, let's test out the switch now. Alright, yeah, I hear that. Now you can go onto your groups. You got 4 of them there. You can pick any 2. Mix and match those all you want.
That's one I definitely want to go back.
Groups, you're going to go onto the
So
groups.
he always says, trust your gut, not your head. That first piece you reach for, probably a reason. Honor those instincts.
Right, hold on. Let's try different. That's probably what I'm going to go for.
Does look nice. You love that one, so keep
Hang on,
that black
let's,
one.
well, while I'm here, let's see what it looks like.
Nice. Yeah, try that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Pretty
There's
similar.
not too much of a difference, but I like the little gold fleck,
Those
so
two.
it's just like a little bit of a. I think that's your
I think this is the
lightsaber.
lightsaber.
Let's just do a whole.
Does it screw in?
Wait,
Is it that way or is it supposed to be that way? I think it's supposed to be that way.
one sec.
Well,
I'm trying to do like a whole. We're gonna watch this on the TV. Mirrorcast. Solar pieces.
you just push them. Oh. So,
Well, what you have to do is you have to like, give it some pressure into it and then twist to the right and then it tightens up.
excellent. You don't want to break it.
Don't over tight because keep testing out the switch. Yes, very good.
Wait, turn it on.
Computer, column 3. It goes on the very top.
Green lights
No force.
from the exit sign.
So, in the end, choice is that. Looks a bit hefty.
Yes, column 3 is the next piece and it screws right on.
That one matches the gold of the other thing.
Does. But I'm
Is
just,
that screwed on fully?
let's just try.
Want to try that one? Yeah, that's a nice one. I like that one.
See how it looks pretty hefty, though, doesn't it?
Oh, it looks lovely.
Which one do you think?
That.
This one. See, I was thinking this one originally, but I thought this bit wasn't here.
Yeah, I know, but it is.
It looks like a serious piece of kit.
The last piece is one
The
of
last
these.
piece, right? So you've got thing in the middle, thing at the edge, and let's try that star. That'll match the rest.
Yeah, that would tie it all together, I guess. We can still try both. I'm
Oh, yeah,
just
we'll
saying, like,
definitely
yeah.
try both. Right, so there's that.
I'm liking it.
I'm liking it. But let's try the other one while we're here. Does match. Just looks like a big little tool.
I do slightly prefer the first one.
Yeah, you know what? I think you're right.
Because it also has like a little design on the end.
Yeah, I like it.
That one looks like a flask lid.
You're not wrong. There we go. So what do you reckon?
Wait,
What led you to
Thing of beauty?
it's our lightsaber.
That's our lightsaber.
Your lightsaber.
That's it. I like it.
Whenever time makes something activate, this switcher's like that to activate down to the active mode, okay?
Final inspection for you. So at the very end, the Kembe is going to tell everybody to activate. So when she says activate, push up on this one.
Okay.
All right, good job.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna do a room tour.
Whenever we activate, we're all gonna activate together, okay?
Don't know if you'll be able to see this, but it should be. It does look genuinely
While
awesome.
we have a moment, take a look down at what you have created. All of these are reflections of you and your choices. Honor them. You've all assembled your hilts, and nothing unexpected or
No.
dramatic has happened yet, which is good, because this is the dangerous part of the process. I'm going to ask my builders and observers, please move away
I love
from
it.
the table, step back from your hilts. We are going to stabilize these crystals for activation.
Give me the lightsaber.
This is a very simple process, unless we have inverted an emitter matrix. If we have done that, what do you think happens, my friend?
Boom.
Boom is correct. Always trust a Mandalorian to know. Right. All that matters. My friend, do you feel safe? You do. Good. That is one of us. All right. Don't worry. I'm going to modulate these frequencies myself. That will give us our best chance. Let's see how this goes.
I love the sonic screwdriver.
Much skill have you shown. Chosen for yourself, you have. Now, joined, you will be. It is time.
Master Yoda. Yes, it is time. We are at the final stage of the process. The bond between Builder and Saber is about to be forged. In just a moment, I am going to ask my builders to step forward. You will place your hands on your hilts, and together, on my mark, you will activate. Is everyone ready? Yes. Then step forward, my friends. Hands on those hilts, and activate. Builders, raise your sabers. You have built a lightsaber, like the Jedi and the Sith that came before you.
That is long enough. You do not need medium.
You too can change the galaxy. Remember, it only takes a spark. Builders, deactivate those sabers.
Complete your lightsaber is. Now, your destiny you seek, your own path. May the Force be with you.
And also with you.
And also with you.
You hold in your hands remarkable power. And remarkable power should not be dropped on the ground. So, to protect your lightsaber as you depart, we will offer you a saber sheath. Our time together is at an end, but your journeys are just beginning. It's time for you to make your mark on the galaxy, and to remember that you are as unique and as extraordinary as the lightsaber that you have created. And who knows, maybe next time we'll be telling your stories. Activate! Kill the Squire, my friends! Thank you.
Already I'm in battles.
That sparring partner, the galaxy just got a whole lot safer.
We've done, but I'm still filming because I can.
And that's it, I'm back. So, obviously I had to get from America all the way back here. Now, when they give you your lightsaber, obviously you get in this. Now, the lightsaber itself is very nice, but it's a bit heavy. So basically, what you've got is this. Now, here's the important bit. Like a safety catch on a child's medicine. You push, twist, and pull. Makes a nice noise. You get the handset. This is what will be going on the shelf. This is the blade. They are interchangeable. Now, what I did was panic about getting it back into the country. Fixed and working. Clearly it's still working. But I worried. So what I did was, I took the nice foam thing, which apparently they can carry as hand luggage on the plane, because it doesn't weigh very much, 600 grams. This weighs almost 2 kilos. You can leave it all in one go. A lot of people on the plane were leaving them all assembled, but I was erring on the side of caution. This lot I wanted to put inside something, so I bought an Architect's expanding tube and then took it with me. Here's a picture of it. And this is it expanded and at the airport, containing just the blade inside the foam cover. And this was in my main luggage, which of course meant that I spent most of my time worrying that it was damaged. Now here's the fun bit. Although you've just seen it in action, in green, I also bought a couple of other things. Oh yeah, I bought these kyber crystals. If you go into the shop that's around the corner, then you'll be able to buy some from the dealers. Now, in order to change your kyber crystal, which is what changes the colour of the blade, saves you buying more lightsabers, you need to take this apart. Very simple. You need to take it all apart, unfortunately, but it's very, very easily done. Okay, now, taking all of the parts off is annoying, but the kyber crystal's in the centre section. So you have to unscrew, revealing only the plastic section in the middle. Because the plastic section in the middle is in 2 halves. Glowing green, kyber crystal. Yep. And because of that, if you remove the kyber crystal, remember the hassle I had in the shop? Well, you then open the sachet container. Remove the blue crystal, in this case, and then place it inside. So basically you're getting an extra lightsaber for, well, not the price of one, but you know what I mean. Remember to line up the colours, red to red. There we are, just doing that. Blue to blue. And put the ends back on. Now, just to demonstrate the colours, I won't put the end on because I want to show you both. This is blade back in, turned on, blue. Very nice. Now, obviously I went with green because I liked Yoda. But that's that one. Now, the one I've not tried yet since getting home is the purple one. So that's transporting it home. That is how to change a kyber crystal, and that's basically it. Transporting it on the airplane, I would check in advance because it's a bit fiddly and a bit annoying. And remember, it's really fun, but you are dealing with a lot of, well, middle-aged people. Here's the bit of advice that I would give you though. Not a hack, not a hint or a tip, but something I would say. Purple. When I went, you were only allowed one extra person, and my daughter Verity came in with me. She was the one filming the video. Now, I wanted to take my wife in with me because, let's face it, Star Wars land is very, very, very warm. And I couldn't take her in because it was you know, one person per person. But here's the thing. If I'd had a word with the people in the queue with me, who were getting married, who were making a lightsaber each, who didn't have an additional person, then that would have been fine, because they would have not needed an extra person, and they would have then gone, oh yeah, you can come in, possibly, and use my spare space. My wife could have come in and not been incredibly warm, because let's face it, Star Wars Land is one of the warmest places on the entire planet. Let's try this. And that would have just been marvellous. So, purple. Oh yeah. So, that's my entire video on how to get a lightsaber. Hope that helped. And until next time, be seeing you.